Think motivation's your fuel? Think again. It's the silent killer of long-term success. Every moment you wait for motivation, you're losing ground in the race of life. But what if I told you, you've got it all wrong about how to achieve your goals? Here's the raw truth. That burst of motivation, it's just a spark. It gets you going, sure, but it won't keep you running. Our brains are tricksters, craving immediate rewards. But the big wins, they're not at the starting line. They're way out there at the finish line of persistence. Forget what you've been told about always feeling pumped. Let's rewire how you work. Starting now, you're not a slave to motivation. You're its master. I'm challenging you, yes, you, to a 21-day showdown with your old habits. Just 20 minutes a day to forge a new warrior within you. This isn't just another pep talk. This is a call to arms, to transform, to break free from the motivation myth and unleash your true potential. Are you ready to join this revolution? Hit subscribe, and let's turn I wish into I will. The battle begins now. Redefining discipline. The new era of self-control. When we hear discipline, we often think of strict rules, rigid schedules, and a whole lot of no fun. But today we're flipping the script. We're redefining discipline for the modern era. It's not about restricting yourself. It's about liberating yourself to achieve greatness. Think of discipline not as a cage but as wings. It doesn't limit you, it frees you. Free to soar above challenges, free to reach new heights in your personal and professional life. Old school discipline is about external control. But what we're talking about is self-discipline, which comes from within. It's a choice. A choice to stay focused on your goals, even when distractions are everywhere. True discipline is a blend of heart and mind. It's about passion meeting perseverance. It's not just forcing yourself to do things. It's about aligning your actions with your deepest values and aspirations. Let's get practical. Start small. Choose one area of your life you want to improve. Maybe it's waking up earlier, exercising regularly, or dedicating time to a project. The key? Consistency. It's not about big, sweeping changes. It's about small, daily actions that build over time. Discipline is about awareness. It's being mindful of the choices you make every day. Each choice is a step towards your goal. When you choose to work on your project instead of scrolling through social media, that's discipline. And remember, self-discipline doesn't mean going it alone. Build a support system. Find friends, family, or an online community who share your goals. Surround yourself with positive influences and accountability. So, redefine discipline in your life. Make it your ally, not your enemy. Embrace it as the tool that carves your path to success. With this new perspective, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. The myth of perpetual motivation, unveiling reality. Now, let's tackle a widespread myth. The idea that you can or should be motivated all the time. It's time for a reality check. Perpetual motivation is a myth, and chasing it is like chasing a mirage. Motivation is an emotional state, and like all emotions, it's transient. It comes and goes. You feel it surge when you start a new project or set a new goal, but it inevitably wanes. That's not failure, that's human nature. Understanding this ebb and flow is crucial. When you stop expecting constant motivation, you free yourself from disappointment and self-doubt. It's about working with your natural rhythms, not against them. Start tracking your motivation levels. You'll notice patterns. Maybe you're more motivated in the mornings or after a workout or when you're in a particular environment. Use this knowledge to your advantage. Here's the game plan. Maximize your high motivation moments. When you feel that surge, go all in. Tackle the tough tasks, make the big decisions, push your boundaries. And when motivation dips, don't beat yourself up. Use those times for planning, reflection, or routine tasks. Remember, relying solely on motivation is like building a house on sand. It's unstable. What you need is a foundation of habits, discipline, and self-awareness. That's what keeps you moving forward, even when motivation fades. It's also about self-compassion. Acknowledge that you're not a machine. You're a human with complex emotions and energy levels. Embrace it, work with it, and most importantly, be kind to yourself through it all. So, Let's bust the myth. Let go of the idea of perpetual motivation and embrace a more balanced, realistic approach to your goals. It's not about constant motivation. It's about constant movement, one step at a time. Harnessing the power of routine, your daily success blueprint. Now let's unlock one of the most powerful tools in your arsenal, routine. It's not just a schedule, it's your blueprint for daily success. When motivation takes a back seat, routine takes the wheel. Think of your routine as a domino effect. Each small task leads to the next, creating a momentum that's unstoppable, even on your least motivated days. It's about making success inevitable, one small action at a time. The beauty of a routine is in its simplicity. Start with the basics. Wake up at the same time, have a morning ritual, schedule your most important tasks when you're typically most energized. It's these small, consistent acts that build an unshakable foundation. Here's how to build your routine. First, identify the tasks that align with your goals. Then, break them down into daily actions. And most importantly, stick to it. Consistency is key. It's not about packing your day. It's about prioritizing what moves you forward. But here's a pro tip. Leave room for flexibility. Life is unpredictable, and your routine should be adaptable. The goal is to maintain progress, not perfection. If you miss a step, don't fret. Just pick up where you left off. A solid routine also helps combat decision fatigue. It takes the guesswork out of your day, freeing your mind to focus on what truly matters. It's about automating the mundane to unleash the extraordinary. And remember, your routine should evolve with you. As your goals and circumstances change, so should your routine. It's a living, breathing framework for your life, not a set of chains. So, embrace the power of routine. Let it be the steady drumbeat to which your day marches. It's not about filling every moment, but about making every moment count. Let's talk about the power of small steps. Every giant leap in history started with a single small step. It's easy to overlook these tiny actions, but their compound effect is what leads to astonishing achievements. Imagine each small action as a snowball. At first, it's just a handful of snow, but as you roll it along day by day, it grows, gaining momentum until it's an unstoppable force. That's the compound effect in action. This is not just motivational talk. It's a principle backed by science. Small, consistent actions lead to significant results over time. It's the principle behind habits, behind skill development, behind transformative change. So how do you harness this power? Start by identifying a goal, then break it down into the smallest possible action. And I mean small, so small that it's almost impossible not to do it. For example, if your goal is to write a book, start with writing one sentence a day. Just one. Or if you want to get fit, start with a 1-minute workout. It sounds too simple, but that's precisely why it works. The magic happens when these small actions become a part of your daily life. They build upon each other, creating progress and momentum. And before you know it, you've achieved something incredible. And here's the real kicker. Small steps not only lead to big results, but they also build your confidence. Each small win is a reminder that you are moving forward, that you are capable of achieving more. So, embrace the power of small steps. Celebrate each one, no matter how tiny. They are the building blocks of your greatest achievements. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Now let's turn our attention to a crucial battlefield in our quest for success: the mind. It's time to talk about mastering your mental game. Your mood swings, it's a fact of life. But your mind, that's where you have the real control. Think of your mind as the captain of your ship. The sea, your mood, might get rough. You might encounter storms of stress, waves of worry, and currents of self-doubt. But the captain decides the course. Your mood is reactive. It responds to external factors, the weather, people's comments, daily stressors. But your mindset? That's proactive. It's your internal compass, guiding you towards your goals, regardless of the emotional seas around you. Here's how you can strengthen your mental game. Start with awareness. Be aware of your mood swings, but don't let them dictate your actions. Practice mindfulness. Take a moment to observe your thoughts without judgment. Another powerful tool is positive self-talk. Reframe your thoughts. Instead of saying, "I'm too tired to work," try, "I'll start with just 5 minutes." It's about shifting perspective, from seeing barriers to seeing stepping stones. Remember, controlling your mindset is not about ignoring your emotions. It's about recognizing them and then choosing a response that aligns with your goals. It's about not letting a temporary mood derail your long-term plans. So let's put mind over mood. Let's develop the mental resilience to stay the course no matter what emotional storms we face. Your mindset is your greatest ally in the pursuit of your dreams. Remember, the power to persevere, the power to push through, the power to prevail. It all starts in the mind. Master it, and you master your path to success. The art of self-motivation, becoming your own muse. Stepping into our next game-changing strategy, the art of self-motivation. Waiting for external motivation is like waiting for a bus that might never come. It's time to become your own muse, your own source of inspiration. Self-motivation is about drawing from your internal well of passion and purpose. It's about igniting the fire from within, even when external conditions are cold and bleak. This shift starts with understanding your why. Why are you pursuing your goal? What does it mean to you? When your why is clear, the how becomes manageable no matter the odds. Here's how you can tap into your self-motivation. Start each day by reminding yourself of your why. Create a vision board, write it in your journal, make it your phone's wallpaper. Keep it where you can see it and feel it. Another powerful strategy is visualization. Visualize achieving your goal. Feel the success, the joy, the pride. This mental rehearsal primes your brain to act in alignment with your vision. Remember, self-motivation isn't a constant state. It requires daily nurturing. Just like a plant needs water, your motivation needs regular care and attention. Feed it with positive affirmations, success stories, and reminders of your achievements. Embrace the art of self-motivation. Be the architect of your inspiration. Draw from your inner strength and let it propel you forward, even when external forces try to hold you back. So, take charge of your motivation. Fuel it from within. Be your own hero in your journey of success. When you master self-motivation, you unlock a power that can never be taken away from you. Embracing discomfort. The growth zone. Moving forward to a vital yet often avoided aspect of success. Embracing discomfort. This is where true growth happens. Outside your comfort zone, that's where you'll find your most powerful and transformative self. Your comfort zone might feel safe, but it's also where growth stagnates. To expand your capabilities, to reach new heights, you must step into the unknown, into the discomfort of new challenges and experiences. Embracing discomfort is about changing your perspective. It's not a threat, it's an opportunity. An opportunity to learn, to evolve, to exceed your own expectations. Start by identifying areas in your life where you've become too comfortable. Is it in your job, your daily routine, your personal goals? Pick one area and challenge yourself. Do something that scares you, even if it's small. Here's a key point. Growth doesn't have to mean massive leaps. It can be as simple as speaking up in a meeting, joining a new class, or changing your exercise routine. It's these small acts of courage that accumulate and transform you. Embrace the discomfort, and you'll discover resilience you didn't know you had. You'll build confidence not just in what you do, but in who you are. Every time you push past your comfort zone, you're not just growing, you're thriving. So, let's make discomfort our ally. Let's see it as a signpost, pointing towards growth, pointing towards untapped potential. It's in the discomfort that we find the seeds of our greatest successes. Challenge yourself to step out of your comfort zone every day. It's in these moments, these acts of bravery, that you'll forge a stronger, more capable, and more unstoppable version of yourself. The Ripley effect of consistency, transforming every aspect of life onward to a profound truth that can transform every aspect of your life. The ripple effect of consistency. Consistency might not be glamorous, but it's the secret ingredient to lasting success and personal transformation. Think of each consistent action you take as a stone tossed into the water of your life. Initially, it might seem small, insignificant, but watch as the ripples spread, reaching further and touching every part of your existence. This is the power of consistency. It's not just about the immediate task at hand, it's about setting in motion a series of positive changes that build upon each other, impacting your life in ways you might not even anticipate. Here's how you can harness this power. First, pick an area of your life you want to improve. It could be anything: your health, your skills, your relationships. Then, commit to a small, consistent action every day. Remember, the key is small, manageable actions. Don't overwhelm yourself. Whether it's a 10-minute daily reading habit, a short workout, or spending quality time with loved ones, make it something you can stick to. As you build these habits, watch the ripple effect in action. Improved health leads to higher energy levels. Regular learning leads to enhanced career opportunities. Consistent mindfulness leads to better relationships. Embrace consistency, not as a chore, but as a catalyst for change. It's a journey of transformation where each step, no matter how small, leads you to a better, stronger, more fulfilled version of yourself. So let's start creating those ripples. Let's make consistency our superpower. It's the small daily actions that will rewrite your story and redefine your life. Celebrating every victory, fueling your journey with recognition. And now, to our final, yet equally crucial point: celebrating every victory. In our journey towards our goals, we often overlook the small wins, waiting instead for the big triumphs. But here's the twist: every victory, no matter how small, is a stepping stone to greatness. Celebrating your victories is not just about giving yourself a pat on the back. It's about acknowledging your progress, maintaining your momentum, and fueling your journey with positive reinforcement. Think of each small victory as a burst of energy that propels you forward. Finished a challenging task? Celebrate it. Stayed consistent with your habit for a week? Acknowledge it. These celebrations reinforce your efforts and validate your journey. Here's how you can make celebration a part of your success routine. Set milestones within your bigger goal and decide in advance how you'll celebrate reaching them. It could be as simple as a special coffee, a walk in the park, or sharing your progress with a friend. But remember, the form of celebration isn't as important as the act of recognizing your effort and progress. It's about creating a positive feedback loop that keeps you motivated and focused on your path. And let's not forget, celebrating your victories, big or small, sets an example for others. It shows that perseverance pays off, that hard work is worth it, and that every step forward deserves recognition. So let's embrace every win. Let's celebrate the journey as much as the destination. These moments of celebration are not just rewards, they're the fuel that will drive you to your next victory.